You have...
Alright. Hey everyone, this is Deanna. I just want to show you this mini album that I made for a wedding that I'm going to, bridal shower that I'm going to today. The paper that I used was this My Mind's Eye Lost and Found 2. I used this yellow part down here. And the album is a paper bag, a vertical paper bag mini, which I followed the tutorial on my sister's scrapper. So here's the cover. I have some paper flowers. I got these in a swap, I think, and then these are from the dollar bin at Michael's. Some Recollections bling, and that's from the dollar bin at Michael's. A stick pin I got in a swap. On the cover, I have a transparency that I got from, I think it's Making Memories. It was a pack of wedding transparencies, and you'll see those all throughout the book. And some Want to Scrap bling that I used on to cover up the glue where I glued it to the spine. All the tags in the middle are the same, so I'm not going to pull them all out. But they're this cream color on one side and yellow on the other. I used a library pocket on the front with a definition that came from that transparency pack and a couple of Tim Holtz tags, which I just used some of my wedding stamps. And that was a little bride dress, and that one has a groom. And these are both Prima flowers, I believe, and a stick pin I got in a swap. This is a transparency. And on the inside, place for a 4x6 photo, and then another small photo can go there. Most of the photo mats in here will fit either a 4x6 photo or a 4x4 with no trimming. Let's see, on this page I just used some ribbon and a ribbon slide, a couple of tags, and those yellow flowers are from the dollar bin also at Michael's. On this page, this unties and it just opens up for 2 photos, and I guess you could put a photo there too if you wanted. This came from a package of Recollections die cuts that I got at Michael's, and 2 tags with some journaling stamps on the back. On this page, I used some Stampin' Up! Bling right there, and this was a hairpin, a bobby pin that came from the dollar bin at Michael's, a Tim Holtz ticket, and another transparency. This was a tag I got in a swap, and I used some Recollections washi tape across the bottom, and some vintage seam binding that I got from my friend Tammy. Another tag with some of the Recollections washi, and I put a big gem on the ring. This is another page with a transparency, and I just used some score tape across the bottom and then used this lace on the bottom to cover it up.
Yes.
Couple of tags. This is a Studio 490 stamp library card and some washi tape. And just another tag I made. And this trim on these is from a pack from the dollar bin at Michael's. You can't turn the TV on right now. And over here I have some mesh bling, another one of those transparencies. The 2 Prima flowers and the leaves from the dollar bin. And then I used a Tim Holtz memo pen to hold that piece of transparency there. And a few tags. And these buttons I bought, they're Recollections. And they were on clearance at Michael's. This page, I love this paper so much and I didn't want to cover it up with a photo mat, so I used one of the transparencies and I put it on with glue dots in the corner, and then I used some Want to Scrap pearls on the top to cover up the glue dots. And this is a Spellbinders die, another transparency with the Want to Scrap bling, and a photo mat. On this page, I just have another one of those tags with some lace and some Recollections bling that I got on clearance. A tag, one of those flowers from the dollar bin, a piece of lace, another transparency, and that's another transparency, and this is a little bit smaller than a 4x6 photo, but on this page I just made a pocket with a piece of the patterned paper, and this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp on the tag with some more of that washi. And I made a pocket, another photo mat, and a tag. And this I just used some score tape to tape the transparency to a piece of the yellow paper at the bottom, and then covered it with this trim, and used 2 glue dots at the top, and then covered the glue dots up with the pearls. Another tag. And I used another Spellbinders die down here, and put a transparency on the top of it. This one is a little fold-out book, and it's a little bit smaller than 4x4. And it just has a magnet in there to keep it closed, and then I cut down one of the transparency tags to use as a tab to open it. And then that holds a 4x4 photo right there. And on the back I have a Tim Holtz adage tickets, and I used some glossy accents on the words, and then I used a tiny attacher to staple them together, tucked them in under these roses, and it's a felt leaf, a couple of stick pins, which I think they're Meyer Road, but I'm not sure, I got them from a friend, and a couple of tags that has one of those transparencies on it. And this one I got in a swap, and I added the washi along the bottom and the seam binding. For the inside of the back cover, I just made a waterfall album, and it holds just the 4x6 photos, and it will hold 7 full-size photos right there. So anyway, there you have it. This is from my friend Stacey, who's getting married in a couple of months, and I hope she enjoys it.